Dear worthy friends, here I will show you the things you have to do to become a master of your subconscious mind. 5 tips I will show you here is the first steps to begin consciously mastering your mind power. It may be that you're aware of, or even practice, many of the points noted here. Most individuals that are well informed in law of attraction principles undoubtedly will have some understanding of the basics such as visualization, affirmations, and meditation. However, it may be worth your while to study these tips and the information given to solidify your knowledge, as well as to get a grasp on the reasoning and importance of executing these actions in a precise manner. If you feel that you are sufficiently skilled in these concepts, move ahead to the next chapter to begin implementing the exercises offered. Number 1. Risk-taking. Superior men and women are always stretching themselves and reaching outside of their comfort zones. They are very aware how quickly the comfort zone, in any area, can become a rut. They know that complacency is the great enemy of creativity and future possibilities. As it was previously mentioned that unknowns are seen as scary to the subconscious mind, risk becomes an important factor to success. This facilitates change by overriding existing standards. To create change in your subconscious patterning, you must allow for an unknown variable, something different than what the mind is already aware of. The mind thinks it knows everything. And, in a way it does. It knows everything it knows. It may even know everything that is possible, but it must believe in those possibilities on an individual basis. If you want a new life, you must challenge your subconscious mind by making it seek out new variables. Be willing to feel awkward and uncomfortable doing new things the first few times. Your subconscious mind causes you to feel emotionally and physically uncomfortable whenever you attempt to do anything new or different, or to change any of your established patterns of behavior. However, risk-taking pushes the boundaries and creates advanced, expanded comfort zones in the subconscious mind. There is a common misconception that taking risks can be detrimental. The truth of the matter is, taking risks is no more risky than playing it safe or maintaining the status quo. In fact, often by failing to innovate, make changes and move forward in different areas of our lives, we open ourselves up to the possibility of stagnation and falling behind. Without risk-taking, the opportunity for growth beyond what is already being experienced is dramatically diminished. Risk offers new causes that set into motion new effects. With risk-taking, there is always the possibility of making mistakes or even failing to get desired results with the attempt. However, the most successful people in the world understand that failing is what ultimately propels them to achieve their goals. It's their perception of so-called failure that differs from most. Failure is okay with them because they understand the rewards in their effort. If one risk doesn't work out for them, they consider a new risk rather than taking permanent defeat. Consequently, this alters the boundaries of their subconscious patterning. With this type of action and attitude, the subconscious mind has no choice but to concede to the fact that the conscious mind has rigidly decided that it will continue repeating attempts until it is successful. Once this type of surrender occurs within the subconscious, existing limits are replaced with larger and grander standards that attract new outcomes in alignment with the conscious request. Tip number 2. Auto-inquisition. One powerful way to change the subconscious mind is by asking it questions. Questions allow for those unknown variables already mentioned, and open the mind to seek new answers. The subconscious is designed to help you get an answer or solve a problem you are having difficulty with using the quickest, fastest way to the solution. It works on the principle of least effort and follows the path of least resistance. This is, once again, to ensure your survival. Can you ignore a question? Can you ignore this one? It should be noted that your subconscious mind answered each of those questions before you ever consciously created a response. The brain cannot ignore a question, it must process the question into an answer before it even considers that the question is a question. This is something we can use to our advantage. The trick is to format the questions in a precise way in order to get by the subconscious mind's walls. A style of question that allows for this is, What else is possible that I have not yet considered? With a question like this, the subconscious mind must automatically go in search of something unknown because it has already considered every possibility it is aware of. And it will continue to search until it finds the answer. Phrasing questions regarding your desires triggers the subconscious to seek the answers immediately. Examples might be, how cool is it that I have so much money? What am I going to do with all of this extra cash? What do I need to get ahead in life? How can I make this a reality? Your subconscious mind cannot disregard these questions. It immediately processes and attempts to answer any queries. While you may not consciously come up with the answer, your brain has already answered the question, and your subconscious is holding the response for you. The subconscious mind also relates to what-if style questions. For example, what if I were successful at my goals? What would that look like? When we keep asking questions, and stay in search of more questions, we are able to create more change in our lives. Through subconscious answer seeking, the mind comes to conclusions that open the possibility of further growth. Constantly challenging your subconscious mind with the what else is possible and what if style of inquiries will keep it on its metaphoric toes in order to create desired results. This technique, which can be formatted in whatever way works best for you, is known as auto-inquisition. It was used by musicians such as Ludwig Beethoven, J.S. Bach, and also by Thomas Edison and many other inventors. Thomas Edison practiced auto-inquisition by sitting in his favorite chair and lightly resting while holding metal balls in his hand suspended over a metal bowl. During this rest, he would focus on a question about a problem he was trying to solve. The moment he started to doze off, his hand would relax and the balls would clang into the metal bowl, waking him up. This allowed Edison to remain suspended between the sleeping and dreaming states where he would have access to information in his subconscious mind. This particular drowsy state, combined with auto-inquisition, is an ideal creative playground that has the power to manifest solutions with phenomenal accuracy. To increase your success rate with auto-inquisition, asking questions just prior to sleep, as you're in a relaxed state and just about to drift off, will amplify the outcome. The function of your subconscious mind is to store and retrieve data, and many people awake after falling asleep with a question in mind to find that the answer to the next step towards their goal has miraculously been delivered. Number 3. Empowering thoughts and precision affirmations. Remember that your subconscious mind is constantly eavesdropping on every conscious thought and conversation you have with yourself or others. Therefore, choose empowering thoughts and precise affirmations. When you wholeheartedly believe positive, precise affirmations about your personal acumen and abilities, your brain will imprint these words have to be said with attention, intention, and with feeling. To obtain positive results with this method, affirmations must be phrased in positive wording. The subconscious mind has a difficult time processing negatives, like the words don't and not. If I tell you don't think of a pink elephant, what are you thinking about? Most likely, it's a pink elephant. In everyday life, many say things such as, I don't like my financial situation, and the subconscious can only see and hear, I like my financial situation. This is the reason to make sure affirmations and daily thoughts are structured in a positive way. It's also the exact reason why talking about what we don't want will often manifest. The negative word don't is cancelled out by the subconscious mind, leaving only the unwanted thing to be created. When your goals are embedded properly, they activate the law of expectation within your subconscious mind. These are fresh beliefs about what is truly possible for you to accomplish. Accordingly, this initiates the law of emotion and the law of correspondence inside your subconscious mind. Consequently, your energy level is increased dramatically, and your creativity is stimulated in a significant manner. Number 4. Repetition. One of the great rules the subconscious mind follows is that the beliefs it holds are created and grow stronger through repetition. Repetition can take various forms such as reading the belief, listening to it, visualizing it, or mentally affirming it. Combined with emotion and sensation, repetition is the catalyst of all subconscious change. In order to create new beliefs, thoughts and affirmations must be consistently repeated as a means of developing new autopilot behaviors. Do you remember when you first learned to drive a car? It took the utmost concentration and conscious action to operate the vehicle in a way that ensured your safety and accuracy. Every second was spent focusing on how to drive effectively. Eventually, with repetition and conscious direction, driving a vehicle becomes automatic. The subconscious brain takes over in a "now I know what to do, you can relax" kind of way. Eventually, it becomes a subconscious action whereby your mind drifts into a dream state while your body takes you to your destination without even a second thought. This is exactly how the subconscious mind works with all established behavior. If your behavior and beliefs are not conducive of the results you seek, you have the option to consciously change them. However, the subconscious mind must take this directive with consistent, practiced repetition until it becomes automatic. In addition, the cells in your body have the ability to learn many daily actions, thus taking over many functions from the mind. They take direction from your subconscious mind to ensure they are in alignment with requests that relate to beliefs. This part of the mind makes certain that your behavior and physical body respond exactly the way you are programmed. Through repetition, new programming can replace outdated modes of conducting oneself. Similar to building the body's muscles through regular visits to the gym, your mental muscles require the same repetitive, consistent dedication for long-lasting shifts in the mind. The results must go from conscious thinking, to habitual thinking, to automatic subconscious understanding. Every person is different, however, repetition generally becomes automatic between the 60 and 90-day mark. Some people are able to change their automatic behavior in 30 days, while others may need up to 6 months or longer. The key is to remain consistent until you realize your new behavior is automatic. And the last tip, autosuggestion. Autosuggestion is a form of self-induced suggestion wherein the thoughts, feelings, or behavior of an individual are guided by oneself. It goes one step beyond positive affirmations. Affirmations are broad in structure, while autosuggestion techniques bypass your thinking mind and awareness of your material body and are used to affirm your unique human spirit. It is in essence the quiet chatter we say to ourselves about ourselves. And when we are talking to ourselves, we are talking to our subconscious mind. While your conscious mind is your logical, rational, and analytical mind, your subconscious is your illogical, irrational, non-analytical mind. It will believe something whether it makes logical sense or not. It never questions what you tell it with accuracy. Autosuggestion is a great tool for effectively molding the subconscious mind to attract desires by stating what you choose to be. Once again, this requires consistent repetition. Whether you realize it or not, you have probably been using autosuggestion techniques your whole life. If you have ever suggested to yourself that you are rich, poor, fat, skinny, lucky, unlucky, or so on, you have used autosuggestion. To use this most effectively for the things you desire, put yourself into a deeply relaxed state. If you know self-hypnosis or meditation techniques that do this for you, use those. If not, simply close your eyes and follow your breath going in and out for a few minutes while counting backwards from 20 to 1. Practice using I am statements that positively reflect the new you. This states your suggestion in the present moment and in the first person, and centers you at the precise moment of the suggestion. Give your entire attention to the autosuggestions, repeating them over and over again. Examples might be, I am abundant in all areas of life, I am a magnet for positive experiences, or I am the luckiest person I know. When these self-affirmations are stated on a regular basis, they eventually sink into the subconscious mind and are taken at face value. Positive words and sentences regarding the nature of the self have the ability to change your inner world, create new beliefs, alter vibrations, and in due time change your reality. New brain waves begin to be created and the working structure of your brain starts a process of permanent change. After years of research, neuroscientists have found that when we send new information to the brain, new communication paths between the neurons are created. The brain can then shape and manifest a new existence. Okay, my worthy friends, always keep the peaceful in your mind and grateful your life. Thank you for watching this video. Please give us support by hit like and subscribe button. Leave a comment so our YAW channel can be more developed and sustainable. See you in the next video.